And for Chicago, Jason Dickinson will take the opening faceoff with Bedard watching from the bench. And it's controlled by Zacha. The starting lineup's brought to you by Taco Bell. Off the glass, picked up by Morgan Geekie, who centers, and it's picked away from the top of the net by Taylor Radish. Now Jones, off the stick of Geekie, still found his target in Radish. And now Korchinski, the 19-year-old, centered it, hoping for a tip from Lucas Reichel, who's still looking for his first point of the year. Pointless through 6 games. Skated the other way now by Patra. Dumped it back for Kevin Shattenkirk. Patra down low and a stop made by Mrazek.
A big hole in the middle of the ice, and nobody really expected much from the 19-year-old Patra at camp, except he scored the first game, so he got another game. He played really well, he got another game, and pretty soon he's on the opening night roster. A really heady, clever player.
James Van Riemsdyk, one of the newcomers, has 2 of the 3 power play goals. And the puck picked off by Vlasic. He looks to go forward on the rush, shorthanded. Centering pass and good work on the back check by Pasternak to take it away from Radish. Bruins trying to counter quickly a centering feed from McAvoy, and it's poked away by the stick of Mrazek and cleared by Radish. Against them this year. Bruins in the regular season have killed off 63 of their last 65 shorthand situations. 21 out of 22 this year. It's Bedard at the top of the left circle. Down low, trying to jam it out in front. Perry. It was Johnson stationed on front. Bad turnover. Bedard scores! A terrible turnover right onto the stick of Bedard. And he rocketed one past Swayman. His 3rd NHL goal, 2 of them against Boston.
The Bruins have control of the puck as Perry tries to go through the front of the net. Coyle wants to pass this to Derek Forbort. Forbort doesn't think the puck's coming to him, and it turns out Coyle's pass is right on the tee. And Bedard powders this past Jeremy Swayman, who's not expecting this to be a shot on goal a half a second earlier.
Wow.
Over the glove, quick release, perfectly placed, and it's 1-0 on Bedard's 3rd.
Boston is using the coach's challenge for offside prior to the goal.
Well, you know, most often when they're challenging like this, they've got a pretty good idea that it's offside before he does. See, that's fine, because as the puck gets there, he's already broken the plane of the line, I believe, X number of seconds before the goal.
On further video review, it was determined the play was offside. We have no goal. Please reset the clock to 7:06.
Maybe another weapon to his arsenal.
Boston at the edge in shot attempts, offensive zone time. Neither team a power play goal, obviously, and it's Chicago with the man advantage. 1:37 to start the period remaining. That's down to 1:27 now. Here's Seth Jones, played more than half the first period, was on for 10 minutes and 25 seconds. Corey Perry slides it in deeper. Bedard going after it. Brandon Carlo there first for Boston. Bruins can't clear. Kept in by Jones. Perry. Now Bedard on the other side by the right circle. That shot deflected. It's free out in front. Bedard had it blocked by Forbort. Off his skate and into the corner. Luke Richardson said he would take a look at Bedard on both sides, the top of each. No shots on goal on Jeremy Swayman on that Chicago power play. Here they come quickly. Reichel dumped it back for Ryan Donato. Double teamed, and he went down in the corner. Poked ahead, but not out by McAvoy. Donato powers to the front and had a great chance. Stopped by Swayman. And I think, Ray, that's an example of what the coaches have been talking to him about. Here's Van Riemsdyk now cutting in. Knocked down by the glove of Mrazek. Boston at age 34.
Van Riemsdyk finds the seam, and he doesn't get out into the open ice very often. Most of his damage is from the hash marks down, and he wants to bring Mrazek across to Mrazek's right, but Mrazek's in good position. He keeps his glove out front. Peter Mrazek was outstanding.
Ridden to the corner by Foligno. Frederick centers one, and a point-blank shot from Coyle, stopped by Mrazek. For Chicago, he's very pleased with Korchinski. very coachable 19-year-old. Says he retains information very well. You only have to tell him something once. Score! Flip from the point by Shattenkirk. Might have been tipped en route. Looked like Zacha might have tipped it.
21 goals, a career high last year. Jake DeBrusk to Shattenkirk, and look at wide open in front of the net is Zacha. He gives it the old beaver tap, the little tap on the ice for Shattenkirk to deliver this puck. The puck's in a perfect position, and Zacha's tip beats Peter Mrazek up high. It's Kevin Shattenkirk's first point.
Marchand turned it over and tried to take it back from Donato. Here's Tkachuk trying to cut in, and he put it on net. Matt Grzelcyk now with under 4 minutes to go in the second period. 1-0 Boston on a Pavel Zacha goal. DeBrusk put it on net. McAvoy through traffic. Not sure Mrazek saw that one. Now Grzelcyk. DeBrusk had it pop over his stick. Here's a chance for Radish. Played it off for Athanasiou. Out in front. Reichel still can't buy one.
The turnover leads to a 3-on-2, and Reichel's going to make a nice little toe drag when he gets this puck right around the defender McAvoy's stick. And he's dead center, but his shot also was dead center. And Bedard, I think we have this vision that he can do that, but he just can't. He needs some help. They don't have the puck enough tonight. Exceptionally popular Lucic is off to a good start.
Face-off won by Boston. It deflects to Geekie, looking for a tip from DeBrusk. Patra came to help. Room for Shattenkirk. That's blocked out in front by Jason Dickinson. And sent in by Korchinski. Of course, Chicago without Taylor Hall, the former Boston Bruin, who was traded over to the Hawks in the offseason. Aggravated a shoulder injury on Saturday night. Here's Patra in alone. He scores! Matt Patra pots another. His third in his last 2 games. And it's 2-0 Bruins.
The space in the middle of the ice, this is really strong work by Patra to stay with Corey Perry, and then he takes it to his forehand around the left pad of Peter Mrazek. Protect the puck. And no goals a couple of days ago. Now he's got 3 as he slides this by Mrazek. An unassisted goal for Matt Patra, and it's 2-0 Boston.
I talked to your brother-in-law, Tony Granato, former terrific player and coach, now working with the Blackhawks television in their studio. Talked in between periods. Said, you know, that's really a tough challenge, right? I mean, this is still a very young Chicago team, and they're playing a bunch of men in this Boston unit. Here's Coyle. Snapped it on net. Rebound. Van Riemsdyk put it out in front, and they score again. Two goals, just 56 seconds apart here.
Van Riemsdyk chips the puck past Connor Murphy. Murphy's now without a stick, so he's really not of much use. And before the help can get back from Tkachuk, or from Tkachuk rather, JVR chips it out in front. And
5 points in their first 6 games on 2 goals and 3 assists. Taken back by Beecher. Lauko slammed down along the far wall by Jared Tenorti. Driven in by Forbert. And Ray, this Chicago team still with a lot of work to do on the rebuild. They have some prospects in college hockey and junior hockey. They have a lot of draft picks coming, but you'd have to think it's a long shot for them to be a playoff contender this year.
I don't think that's even possible. I don't think it's in their wildest dreams, really, but
here's Bedard with a chance late. Centers one, it went through. Kurashev. Good chance. One of the best of the night for Chicago. Well, we're down to 6 seconds to go. And Jeremy Swayman has his 10th career shutout in just 91 regular season